Hello, everyone. Just want to say that we are so glad that you're here today, and I just thank God for everyone and what we're doing. We're coming on just a few minutes, a little early today, just to say hi, and we're going to get off. We're here by ourselves again today, but we're going to go on anyway. Come on, we getting our partners together, and they're on their way, getting ready to do some extra things and getting some things ready for the end of the year. So I wanted to talk to you today about business planning, and I wanted to talk to you about 15 rules for happy living. It says, number one, count your blessing, not your troubles. Learn to live one day at a time. Stop trying to put the whole week into one day, the whole month, or the whole year into one day. Learn how to say, I love you and I appreciate you. When we learn how to say, I love you and I appreciate you to our family and to our friends, to our co-workers, it makes the day a little bit better for them, but it also sets you up for a great day too. Learn how to be a giver and not a getter, not just taking, just getting and getting, but learn how to share, learn how to give back to others, and learn how to know that that's important for you to do. It says, seek the good in everyone. We got to learn how to seek the good in everyone. Stop trying to seek the bad things and look at the bad things with people, but learn how to seek the good. Look at somebody and seek the good in them instead of always seeking the bad and looking at the bad things in them. Always learn how to seek the good in them. So when we learn how to seek the good and learn how to look at people and look at them for what they are and what God is establishing them and doing for them, then we learn how to appreciate them a little bit more than we doing in life. So learn how to appreciate people, learn how to thank God for them and move on with them. It says pray every day. Every day, we need to learn how to come before God and give Him praise and pray because God is the only one. He's the author and the finisher of our faith. And we got to learn that we got to learn how to appreciate ourselves first before we start trying to appreciate other people and learn how to put Him first. Because when we put God first in our life, first for the day, our day seemed to be a little bit better. I remember years ago when my son was small and my husband had rushed and took him to the school that morning. And it was so funny because when they got to school and everything, he was really tiny and they started picking on him. And as they was picking on him, he realized that they had not put on the whole armor of God. So when we got back home that afternoon, he said, Daddy Ben, don't ever send me to school again without putting on the whole armor of God. He said, because everybody was picking on me today. So putting the word of God first, praying first, having a scripture, meditation first before you start your day will set the tone for the rest of your day. I'm not saying that anything is not going to happen, the trouble won't come that day, but it'll set your attitude at a different level when you are expressing those things on that day. So set the tone for the day, set the tone for what you're doing or where you're going in the day. We're starting off with prayer every day. Do at least one good deed every day. Find somebody that you can do a good deed to every day. Find somebody that you can say something to, that you can do a good deed, that you can share with them and give to them. Find somebody that you know that you can do something good for them. You got to learn to help people and go and be around people and let people know that you care for them and that you're a part of their life and that you want to be a part of their life. And that's the way that you can show them do something good for somebody. It doesn't matter um, what you think, just do something good for somebody during the day. Let them know that you appreciate them. Let them know that you're there for them. So you guys may see me looking down. That's because I'm being my own tech person today. So look over that because I'm trying to do all the vaccine stuff and everything else today. And so work with me. With trying to learn, being 22 for the fourth time around, I thank God that I'm here and learning this new stuff, and they just throwing me out the book. Sometimes you don't know what to do, but sometimes when you ask God, He will give you the leading and the helping that you need to be able to process and do the things that you need to do. So today is one of those days that I ask God, okay, give me what I need to do, because everything else is not working. People are not here with me today, so help me get through this. But one thing that I realize is that even if others don't show up, or either if others can't show up, or get busy in their routine and things that they're doing, if God gave you assignment, then you show up. God gave me assignment of the Biz Hub and to show up, to talk to you about business, to give you business tips and give you business ideas, to bring other people on that's master in their fields and technology, and that they can be able to help you and give you skills that you'll be able to go on to. So that's what I'm doing today, is to giving you some tips, 15 rules for happy living. If you put this in your daily life, you put it into your business life, and you put it into things that you're doing, then God will empower you, inspire you to be able to inspire others and be successful in your business. So that's what we're looking for, is to be successful in business, be successful in the things that God have called us to be successful in. So I'm looking for those of you who want to thrive, who want to come and be a part of what God is doing in your life, be a part of what He's sharing, and be a part of what I'm trying to share, is to help you in this season. I find out that there is so many new businesses, so many new people that are going in business, but it's so many opportunities out there for each and every one of us. But I find out that people go in business, and they go in business for the wrong reason. So today I'm going to talk to you a little about not the reason for going into the business, but how important it is to have a business plan. A lot of times we have an ideal, and we take that ideal and we feel like it's great and it will be great, but we don't recognize that there is work behind that. So we like to say this, is that you got the work to do before you get out there and do anything else. There is a work to do. You got to learn how to do the work. And when you learn how to do the work and you learn how to do those things, then God will give you the strength, ability, and talents that you need to be able to go forth and do the work that you need to do. So in this season, you want to learn those 15 rules for happy living, and plot it into your life, and plot it into your business, and then with the people that work with you. It says, learn how to count and put God first. Learn how to count your blessings. That's what it should say. Learn how to count your blessings, but learn how to put God first. Count on God, that God will be there for you. Trust Him and rely on the things of God. Even in business, you got to learn how to trust in God. And you got to know that you're not in business by yourself, but you're in business with God. You're co-laborers in the earth with Him. And when you learn to count on Him, He can count on you. You're going to show up even if nobody else show up. As the business owner and as the business partner, you got to play your part and you got to show up. I was talking to someone the other day, and I was really getting ready, thinking about going into a business, but I don't want to work or manage any business myself. I just want to be the overseer, the CEO. I want you to come to me, ask me questions, and I empower you, show you what to do, and put you out there. So I was getting ready to invest in a franchise and talking to somebody, and the first thing that they said out of their mouth put a red flag up. Okay, this is not the person that you need to be investing in. And the thing is that you need to ask God for discernment. And it doesn't matter whether it's your children, it doesn't matter whether it's your friends or whoever, or someone you don't know. When the red flag starts showing up, that's an indicator that you need to watch that person before you go and sign them. The word of God tells us to know those that you labor with. So learn how to count your blessings, learn how to put God first, but learn how to be very watchful of the things that you do. It says nothing can bother you. Allow nothing. Number 9, allow nothing to bother you that will hinder you or stop you from your progress. Let nothing come up negative that will stop you or hinder you from your business idea or from your purpose and your plan that God has already set for you. Let nothing come and disturb you. When you're a business owner and you own that company, you got to show up when nobody else show up. You got to show up when the products don't show up. You got to show up and be consistent in your showing up. So God can be consistent in you when it's time for you to be successful. If you don't show up and it's not doing anything, you're not going to show up when it's successful. So get in a habit of showing up, no matter who don't show up. Let nothing bother you or keep you from showing up. We got to learn that. Practice the do it now habit. Have a do it now habit. Procrastination kills every dreams and desire. Procrastination will make you slumber, make you sleep, make you lazy. Procrastination will make you put off what you can do today. You'll put it off. And when tomorrow comes, you're going to procrastinate again. So learn how to put do it now as a habit of yours. I gotta do it now. And that's why you need that system. That's why you need to have a divine system. And that is why I put together for you a system that you can have, something in your life that you can have to plan with. That's why I put together the Master Eagle planning system together for you so you can have a system to succeed in life. That's what the Master Eagle Planner system is all about. And we're going to start probably at the end of the year, going through weeks by week so we can get you started. We're going to get you started in November and December on how to start your year off strong and start your year off with a system that will help you succeed in your business. Now, this is for business owners and for those who are in business and entrepreneurs. It's not for just a regular person. It's for those who are serious about soaring with the eagles. It's about those who are serious about being successful in life. I'm talking from a place where I've been. I'm talking for a place where my janitorial company made multi-million dollars and the daycare center made millions of dollars, open up a string of daycare centers for different people to help them, show them, and develop them how. Some of those daycare centers are still in existence today. So I'm telling you, I'm talking to you from a place of experience, not a place of hope, of thinking. I'm talking to you from a place of being that coach that can coach you through what you need to go through. I'm talking from a place of where I can show you how to be successful in the things that God called you in. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't even matter if you're a pastor that's trying to go forward. I've learned how to put skills and talent together and put it in a book. And then you can, put it in this eagle book, the Master Eagle Planning book that you can sow with the eagles, that you don't have to wait for a plan to come. This is the plan. It's 370 some pages. So you will always have something to do every day. It's taking you through what you need to do, an action plan. And then we have people in there that will help you soar to that next level. See, the thing is that most of us, when we have a plan and have something, we don't have people. So we need a team. You got to have a team of people. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm putting together a strong team of people, not volunteers, but I'm putting together a strong team of people that I'm paying to help me sow to that next place. And that's what you got to do. Learn to put together the people, the skills, and the talents that you need to go to that next place that you need to go to. So the next one was number 11. It says, fill your life with good. Fill your life with good. I want to say this. Fill your life with positive people. Fill your life with positive acclamations and decorations over your life every day. I do that with Pastor Cleflo Dollar. I do that with Sidney Trim every day. I do that with a couple of other ministers that I do. My decoration, I declare, and I speak over my life. I speak over my business. I speak over my business partners. I speak over my customers that is going to come into my business, the people who's going to buy my Eagle book. I speak over them. So I'm already praying over you guys who have not even purchased the book yet, but I'm praying over you that you would be successful in your business. I'm praying that God will give you the funds and everything that you need. And then we're going to be talking about some of the things that we're getting ready to do in this business that we're getting ready to do with the Biz Hub. And I like to say this is the Biz Hub It's a place where we're trying to get you to come in and be a part of this. It's a social media networking group. It's a virtual group that we're trying to get you to be a part of. And we want you to come in. We want you to put your business ideas on there. We want you to communicate. We want you to talk to each other and get ideas and plans. We want you to start your own little chat, your own little group, that you can have people in your own little niche that you're talking to, that you're gathering in this group, and you're being able to network with each other. But we also want you to be able to put your products on there. We want you to be able to sell your products to the masses. So we're going to have a program that is going to teach you how to get your programs, get your selling, whatever you're selling, to get them to the masters. We're going to have my nephew on before the end of this month. We're going to have him on. Well, maybe not the end of this month, because the end of this month is already here. So maybe the beginning of November, or before we get the finish the year. So you can start the year off. We're going to pack November and December with some master jump starters. Did you hear what I said? Some master jump starters to jump start you at the end of the year, so you can begin next year off. So we're going to have funders in here. We're going to have people that can fund your idea. Well, you won't need any credit. Come on. You can start your startup and get funded. So we're going to have people like that on. And we're going to have people on to market you. We're going to have people on that show you how you can get on Amazon, show you how you can get on Walmart. We're going to have people on that's going to show you how to jumpstart your idea. But we're also going to have somebody on to show you how you can also get to do. I'll show people also how you can get to do your, excuse me. We're going to also have people that you can also get to do. We also have people on also what can help you get into that place that you need to get at. So don't stop looking at it. Don't stop. Keep coming in, sharing with other people, because I'm telling you, by the time we get to December, we're going to have some things that will jumpstart you into your next year. We're going to have some opportunities you're going to be able to get on. And a lot of this stuff is going to be free. Some of the stuff you're going to have to pay for, but a lot of the stuff that we're going to give to you and show you is going to be free. But we want you to be able to be a part of that. So it says, learn how to laugh and learn how to cry. You got to learn how to laugh and got to learn how to cry. It's the Bible tells us in Ephesians 3, and it says this: there's a time for everything under the sun. There's a time to laugh. That's a time to cry. There's a time to build up. There's a time to tear down. So this is a time that we're trying to teach you. At the end of the year, we got 2 more months to make something happen. Hey, 60 days, you can do something. If God created the heaven and the earth in 6 days, and the 7-day rest, come on, you can do something in 60 days. You can make something happen in 60 days. So you want to learn how to laugh and learn how to cry and learn how to build. It says, learn how to practice happy habits. Learn how to practice happy habits. Learn how to practice happy habits, like walking. I miss my walking. I got to get back to walking. I've been doing so much things, but I got to get back to walking, because I found out that walking helped the anxiety attacks that I was having. Walking helped me to breathe a lot better. Sometimes we just sit around and we just get lazy. And I live in an area where there's beautiful, beautiful little lakes, and there's beautiful trees and things like that. And there's 3 parks that I can go and visit. So I've been walking in those parks, and I've been walking and just meditating on the word of God, looking over the lake and sitting there and looking and dreaming and talking and thinking happy thoughts. Thinking happy thoughts. So getting good habits. I've been eating by my blood type. I am type A, and I've been eating by my blood type. I never knew that eating by your blood type would make you feel a whole lot better. And eating by your blood type will also help some of the energy and help you also with some of the problems that you're having, because sometimes we're eating the wrong type of food for our blood type. So you got to learn how to eat by your blood type. Type A, if you're type A negative, then you need to not eat pork and beef, Hello, you need to not eat pork and beef. You need to take that out of your diet altogether. You need to come on over to eating vegetarian mostly. You can eat fish and you can eat chicken, but don't eat that pork and beef. Amen. You can't eat lamb. It makes you sluggish. You don't digest it as well as you would do chicken and as well as you would do fish. So you got to learn. Eat by your blood type. Learn to have happy habits. I should say happy and healthy habits. That's what I should say. Happy and healthy. So I need to add to this happy and healthy habits that you should have. It said, learn to fear nothing and no one. You know, the word of God said, the ruler, the judge said, in Matthew, it says that I'm not fearful or man, nor am I fearful or, a God. He said, uh, but this woman keep coming back to me. So he ended up giving her what her request was because she kept coming back. She nagged him. She kept showing up. But he said, I'm not fearful of man, nor am I fearful of God. But this woman keep coming. So don't be fearful of somebody because it's a judge. Don't be fearful of somebody because they have money. Don't be fearful of somebody because they have education. Don't be fearful of somebody because they're successful than you. Don't be fearful of fear nothing. Come on. Say fear don't live here anymore. Fear is not welcome here. You got to be determined that fear doesn't live here. I'm not saying that things in life is not fearful, things in life, but I was told that anything that you fear, do it anyway. Do it scared. Do it scared. I was told one time that scared money can't make no money. And I truly believe that if you're scared to invest your money, if you're scared to use your money, then it'll just sit there and not have any interest, is not having any compound interest, it would not build, it would not grow. So scared money can't make no money. Scared people will never move. Come on. And scarcity people of the mindset will never develop anything in life. So learn how to fear nothing and no one. The only somebody that we're supposed to fear, and that fear in the word of God means reverence, is God. Oh, my. My. You're not even supposed to fear your parents. You're supposed to honor your parents, love your parents, and respect your parents and obey your parents because this is right in the sight of the Lord. Learn how to go and let God. Learn how to let go and let God. Learn how to let go and let God. Learn how to let go and let God be in your life to develop and do the things that you need to do. Oh my God. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited about what God is doing in my life and so excited about what God is taking the Biz Hub and what he's doing with us. I'm excited about what he's doing and how he's doing it and how we are moving forward to do things in this season. For a person who have no idea of what about technology and everything, I was talking to the guy, the developer the other day, and he was telling me stuff, and I telling you, it was going all over my head. That's why you don't need to know everything. You just need people around you, surrounding you, and with you that know how to accomplish and do things. And so that's what I've done. I'm putting people around me. I'm putting people in my season that I don't have to know how to do everything, but I have people that can advise me and show me what to do in this season. So we're going to talk about business plan for a little while. We're going to talk about every business. I truly believe that every business needs to have a business plan, and you need to know what you're doing in your business. You need to know where you're going in your business. I know when I had gotten out of business for so many years, I came to Detroit. I had worked my janitorial business, which was very, very successful. I had my daycare center, which was very successful. I closed the daycare down, closed the bakery down, closed the janitorial service down, and I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and got there and helped to build a church, the Vision of Faith Church there with my friends, Betty and Roy Cowan, who've now gone home to be with the Lord, and their children, my spiritual children, who are now Stacy and Ezel, where he's now running that great church. And it's still going on. And they have a beautiful daycare center business that they have, and an after school care that they have and that they're doing. I say that to say this is that every business need a plan. So when I decided after the passing of my husband in 2009, I was sitting there and didn't have any income coming in, sitting there and just about to die. And they had sold my house. Most of you know that story. They had sold my house from me. And so I was sitting in this big, beautiful home and had lost it because I had no income. And my name was not on the house. So the mortgage company would not allow me to change the name into my name and get a new mortgage. So all this was going on. My house got sold. To make a long story short, I was sitting there and I was saying, God, I need income. I need to know how to go back in business. Phone ring. About an hour later, phone ring, answer the phone. My cousin on the phone said, I had the accident. I can't go back into the bakery business anymore. The bakery is still running. I still have the staff there. It still have the contracts. I need to sell this business to somebody. Somebody who wants the business. I said, me, I do. I want it. I'll take it. Now, I didn't have any money to pay him for the business. I didn't have anything, but I needed to get up. I needed to let go of what was happening to me, and I needed to get up. I'm talking to somebody today who just need to get up. You need to get up. You don't see how you're going to do it. You don't see how you're going to make it to the next place, but you need to get up. So I immediately got up, started to run the bakery. And thank God it was very successful and everything. And so we ran the bakery, we got the bakery staff going, and we got some things going, got added some more contracts and everything on there and everything. But the thing is that I realized I did not have a business plan. Come on, you can go in business and you can have a business, but you got to have a business plan. And then when you have your business plan, you also got to have an exit plan. You got to have a business plan on how to do, how you're going to operate, how you're going to establish, and how you're going to set up the business. But you also got to have an exit plan. You got to know what you're going to do. When you want to retire, you got to know what you're going to do if something fails, or if you, which as the CEO of the business and the owner, and if you don't have any business partners, you got to know what to do if you're the sole winner and you're sole priority of that business. You got to understand that even though you may go home to be with the Lord, but your business is still there. So your business still have to exist. And so you got to have an accessor. You got to have an exit plan. So your business plan is very important to anyone that's getting ready to go into business. I'm going to say this again. Your business plan is very important to anyone that's getting ready to go into business. Now, you can email me at ladyd@meritech.net, or you can email me at TDCVisionCenter@gmail.com and talk to me, and I can help you and set you up with someone that can help you do a business plan. Or you can Google. You can Google a business plan, and LegalZoom and all this and stuff have business plans on there that you can do it. Now you're going to pay for it, and it's not going to help you to get down to a personal one-on-one. I'm talking about a personal one-on-one to help you do your business plan. I'm here for you. I have people that are here for you that can help you do your business plan. So give me a call. Just reach out to me, even at the Biz Hub info at I forgot what it is, bizinfo.com. So you can do that too. So either one of those you can use to reach out to me, and we can get you set up with helping you do your business plan. And I'm telling you, that's what you need. If you got a business idea, you need to put down and jot down a business plan. So what is that talking about? What is the business plan is all about? Is really the life and the function of your business. There is no one that has been successful in business have not had a business plan, had some type of structure. They may not have had that on paper, but they had some type of structure. But if you're talking about what we're going to talk about next year, is talking about getting you into that Master Eager course and getting you to that Master Eager planning system, and to get you to a place where you're going to be successful, we're going to have to start writing at the beginning, is doing your business plan. So we're going to start at the beginning, doing your business plan, putting your ideas, putting your desires, putting stuff down on a piece of paper, and learning what industry that you're in. So the first thing you need is you need to go get you a logo, get you a logo. Everybody's branding, everybody's doing everything. And so you need to get you a logo. We have a logo for the Biz Hub. And once we got it up and got it going and everything, and I looked at it, I don't like it. I really want to do something else different with it. I really want our colors to be popping. I really want it to be exciting. So we're working on getting that and working on doing some more things so we can get the Biz Hub logo going and get some other things going up. So you're going to be seeing a lot of things the first of the year. You're going to be seeing a lot of good things that's going to be happening with the Biz Hub. A lot of things that we're going to be doing. And we're going to be bringing on some more guest hosts again with us and doing some things with us. Just know that, God is doing great things and he's moving people in your life. But don't be afraid when he moves people out of your life either, because sometimes he's moving people out of your life to bring other people into your life. So don't be afraid when God moves people in your life and move people out of your life. So thank God for that. So every business needs a cover, and your business plan, every business plan need a cover. You need to have your cover, and your cover needs to consist of, your cover page needs to be showing your logo, the name of your company, your address. Come on, you got to get your pen or something and write it down. Your address, your city, your state, your zip code, and you need a website. So let me tell you, everybody needs a website. Everybody, you need to go to you can go to Wix and so many different self-help websites and stuff. I'm telling you, I went to one and I still didn't know what to do. So if you need a website, you can go to the Biz Hub, put in information in there, say I need a website. We got about 5 people who can help you build your website, and it will look amazing. And you won't be paying out no thousands and thousands of dollars for it. So let me know if you need that. And then you need a phone number. Now, one of the things I found out also is that a lot of times if you got a home-based business or you got a business that don't have a storefront, that we use our home address. Let me tell you, don't do that, especially if you're going to look for business credit, and especially if you want to look like you are a business person. Do not use your home address. When you go to get your LLC, do not put your home address. Go and get you a virtual address. Go and get your address someplace. You don't have to go and spend a whole lot of money going to get you a building or office space, but get you a virtual address. And they got some virtual addresses that you can get that have your number, they have your phone number. Okay, now you can get your phone calls there. They will answer your phones for you. They will pick up your mail for you. They will open up your mail and send your mail. It's just so many there that have so many excellent service for you that help you. There's another helper. There's another virtual assistant that you need for your business. Now, I'm telling you, y'all need to be writing these little tips and dips down and things. So the thing is, on your cover page, you also need to have your company owner's name. You need to have your name on there. Me, I just be, oh man, I don't want my name on anything. Oh man, I don't want a picture on anything. Oh, don't put me out there. But right now I'm finding out that you need to be out there. You need to, sometimes you need to be out there, present, showing who you are. Excuse me. And your email address and your phone number. Me personally, I like to tell you, don't put your personal phone number on there. I'm learning, oh my God, why did I do that? But you got to learn, don't put all of your personal information out there. Even though on the web, anybody can find out anything about you, any time of day or night. They can find out what your credit score is. They can find out anything about you. So just put less out there so you be more of your business out there and less of your personal stuff out there, especially if you are a private person and you want to be private on your personal life and everything. If you're out there and you're in business a lot and you're in the public face a lot, you want to leave your personal life personal. As a pastor, I like to leave my personal life personal, my business life that I'm doing out there in the business. And sometimes people get offended when I don't use my titles, excuse me, guys. When I don't use my title for business, it's because a lot of times I just don't like to use my title. I like to just use my name as being Diane Washington and not my title as apostle, because it's not actually uh, uh, is not actually a title in the scene of business. So it is for church only. So I don't use my title when I am handling business, unless I want to make an impression on somebody and I know that they're saved too. But that's another, I'll talk to you about that later on. So date, this is things that you need to date it, stuff that you need to put down, the date and the timing of your business on, or either you put down the date and the time when you desire to start your business. So those are the things that you need to make sure that you put down. It is good to know that you need to, when you're writing your business plans, you got to eliminate the third party talking, eliminate all I, we, you, I, and stuff like that. Eliminate that and start talking from another place. And then you got to also know people, the money. Examine yourself and know the money. When people start talking to you about your business, you got to know the budget. You got to know the money that you're going to need to do the things that you're going to need to do for your business. So you got to budget. You got to put that budget stuff down all in there. You got to anticipate the cost of what things is going to be. Now, all of your equipment, your advertising, your jobs that that you're going to be doing and everything like that. You got to participate all those things. You can't assume that everybody know that it's going to be a cost to a business. You got to assume that nobody know how much it's going to cost to do this. And you got to assume that nobody knows all about your business. Yes, it may be a bakery. Yes, it may be a daycare center, but nobody knows exactly your niche of what you're going to do to make your stuff different from anybody else. So you got to put it all in your business plan. You got to make sure you put it in there. You got to make sure you put your strength, your weakness, and your opportunities. You got to put down now all your threats, all the things that you're going to have in your business. You got to make sure. So your table of contents of your business plan should look like this. It should be, you should have the next page, you have the cover page, then you have the table of your contents, your executive summary should be there, your target concerns should be there, your solutions, your objective, your mission, come on, the key to success, the company, the description of your business, service, product description, industry analysis, your market, your customer. You got to know. You got to have an analysis of who all you're going to be seeing. You got to have an analysis of what around your geographic area of your business and things like that. Your main competition, you got to know who you're competing against. Your main competition is going to be very important. So if you're in a brick and mortar place, then you need to ride around when you're going and look for a location. Ride around, get familiar who is your main, get on the web and get familiar with who is your main competition. Who's the one that got something similar to what you want to do? And your testimonies, get people who have used your business, put them in there, highlight them. People who are used to using your soap, if it's soap, or your hair products, if it's hair products, or wearing your clothes, your designer clothes, whatever it is that you have, or if it's your gift baskets, or if it's your earrings and things like that, jewelry and stuff that you got, whether it's nice little t-shirts that have little nice little things on them, whatever it is that you have that you're doing, make sure that you give a complete description of what it is. Come on. Marketing strategy. That's where my nephew come in. If you need an extra guru in marketing that is not crazy in price, you need to let me know. Reach out to me. Marketing strategy, price strategy. You need to know how to set your price. Well, people will want to buy your product. How to set them. How to go in. How to check other people. See what other things is like your product is selling for. So you got to make sure that your product is selling, for right price. So that brings me back to the Master Eagle Prayer Land, and you got to get on board with this. You know, you got to reach out to me so you can reach out and get your planner so you can plan ahead, know what you got to do. Some of those things that's in there is in here. Some of the things I'm talking about is in here. How to write your business plan, what you need, your vision statement will be in your planner. Come on, you guys. You got to keep your vision plan, and you got to keep your mission statement. Your mission statement ought to be written in your heart. I remember we went to a church years ago, and our pastor, he was a businessman, and he used to drill us all the time what the mission statement was for the church. And I'm telling you, it has been 30 years later, I can get up and tell you the mission plan of that church, because he put it in us all the time. So suppliers, know who your suppliers is going to be. And don't just get one person or one company that's your supplier, that supply certain things, because if that company run out, or if that company go out of business, then who are you going to have to supply some of the things? I remember when we was at the bakery, when I was at the bakery every day, working there every day, I remember it was one of our suppliers that was going out of business, and he was selling out of this certain flour that we needed to make the products. And it wasn't anybody else in Michigan that was making that particular flour. And we were panicking. Because that meant that our recipe that we was using was going to be off. And when we started using this other flour, the owner of the restaurant that we was making all of his bread for called and said, "What's going on? What y'all doing? Y'all got a new cook around there or something? The bread don't look right. It's not rising as high as it used to rise up. What is going on?" We tried to make all of these excuses, and then we finally told them that the company that we was buying the bread from went out of business. Whoa. Changed our whole recipe altogether. And we had to tell him, "We're sorry. We're trying to find that same company, or trying to find that same type." So we had to go testing different flours to find out if we can do and duplicate our bread that we was duplicating. Oh my God, it was horrible. We went through 8 different types of flour to find the one that would help us produce the same bread that we was doing for this particular company. So know who you're dealing with. Have more than one supplier for that particular product, and change it, especially if you are baking. It makes a difference with your flour and the flour company that you're using. Believe me, it makes a difference. You just cannot use any kind of flour. Management summary. So you got to make sure that your management summary is good, and that you have somebody who knows what they're doing, skills and talent that they know. Human resource plan, have a policies, have someone to put together with you a strong human research program, policies for your business. Operational plans, that's the opening and the closing. You got to know your opening and your closing, what you're going to do when you open, what you're going to do in the middle of the day, what they need to do when they open up the door. What do they need to do? Do they need to go and let up the blinds? Do they need to go and open up the register? Do they need to go and do this? Whatever it is that you need to do for your operational, step by step, write it out so you'll know yourself. I remember when we would go into the pizza place, we had step by step on the door. When you flip that light on, and you turn your, flip that light on, you turn and flip that light on, then you're looking right at everything that you need to do next, down to number 20. And number 20 was when you was walking out the door, cutting the lights off, making sure, checking everything, see if you got the deposit for the day, see if this is off, see if the oven is off, see if the fan is off, blah, 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 blah. So you got to have your operational plans in place. Future plans, know your future plans. Have an exit. The use of funds. You got to know how you're going to use the funds that you have. You got to know how you're going to use them. You got to know how and what you're going to do with those funds. You just cannot take the funds and use it. I tell everybody all the time is that when you're in business, for yourself. You got to have some funds up front, especially if you thinking that that business is going to take care of you, that business, take care of your employees, take care of your household, and take care of Pookie now. That's your friends and your cousins and all of them who think because now you got a business that you got to take care of them too. So you got to understand funds come in, but they can't just keep going out and none coming in. You got to have more coming in than you do going out. And you can't expect for your funds of your business to take care of everything in your household and in the business. Now you got 2 lights, you got 2 gas bills, you probably got 3 phone bills, So you got to understand that first 2 or 3 years, you got to have some funds to take care of your house because that baby that you just birthed is not old enough to be out there to take care of everybody. That's just like a mother who birthed a baby and the baby's just 2 days old. And then you tell the baby, okay, now you're going to have to buy all your Pampers. You're going to have to buy all your milk. And if you grow out of your clothes, you're going to have to also buy some more clothes. You're going to have to take care of your dad and me because now I got to wait 6 weeks before I get back out there. Impossible for a baby who just been born and for to go out there and take care of the household. Same thing with your business. Impossible unless you have funds enough that is sit back at least 3 to 5 years of paying you a salary before you even go in business. And I tell that to everybody, go, oh Lord, I can't go in business. At least have another. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your day job. Don't quit your job that's bringing you some money to go in. Don't just shut everything off. You got to know if your husband and wife, you got to know that that wife's salary is going to be able to take care of the household for at least 2 to 3 years before the business start taking care of you and her. You got to understand it. And wife, if you are helping your husband and you decided I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna go in business, you got to at least know that your husband is capable and he don't have to go out and get 5 other jobs to also make the household go on, because now you don't put a burden on the household. Now you don't put tension in the household, and now nobody likes the business. Now nobody want to do the business. Now the business is not exciting to anybody anymore. Now it's, oh my God, what have I done? So the thing is that a lot of times we have to learn that we need to put money back, or we need to have a resource that's coming in that will help take care of other things so we won't get behind on our household and we won't get behind on our business. So that's why I want to talk to you in a couple of more weeks. I want to talk to you about business credit. I'm going to have Dr. Ham come back on, and she's been busy working on some things and getting websites and stuff together. That's why she had not been on, but she's getting ready to come back on. And when she comes back on at the end of the year and start you out at the beginning of the year, she's going to start you out. We're going to start you out. She said, we are going to start you out with having funds and having things together that you will be able to fund your business, upfront fund your business, that you don't have to put over in your life savings. We're going to show you how to leave a legacy for your kids, not a burden for your kids, but a legacy for your kids. But that's coming up. That's in the future. That's coming up. Future tense. Things that we're going to talk about is going to help you with. And yes, I'll have to say this. I remember one of my elders said, take advantage of everything of the business you can take advantage of now, because later on it may be charged for things. And so the first of the year is going to start being charged for things. So you can join the Biz Hub right now for free, and you can join it next year for free. But in order to upgrade and to tap into some of the things that we're going to have for you, you have to be a member, and you're going to have to upgrade to some of the things that we're going to do. But we'll talk about that later on when we bring it out at the beginning of the year. We're going to talk about how you can upgrade and how you can be attached to funds, attached to business credit, to sow your business credit and take your business credit separate from your personal credit. So we're going to show you how to do that next year. Using funds and using funds wisely, learning how to use those funds wisely, taking care. So we're going to have a webinar, and we're going to have some other things that we're going to do at the first of the year. We're actually going to have a conference that we're planning in January that we're going to have right here in Detroit. So it's going to be limited seated and everything because we don't want anybody to get sick when they leave. So it's going to be limited seating, and it's going to be on the webinar also, but it's going to have to be where you're going to have codes and everything to get in. So you want to be in the room. Webinar is good, but you want to be in the room when we announce that. So going to be limited seating. Expense sheet. You got to know all the expenses that you're going to have. You got to recognize that you're going to have expenses in business. You're not going to get in business, it's going to be a pie in the sky, and you're not going to have an expensive. You're going to have expenses in the business. And so you got to recognize that you're going to have expensive. You're going to have an overhead. And even if you're at your home, you're still going to have the overhead of taking care of that 10 by 10 that they allow you to take off your taxes at home. And so you're going to have to still know that you're going to have business expenses no matter what. Financial projection. You need to make sure that you have your financial projection in place. So when you go to do a loan, or you go to a business partner, or you go to somebody who you want to invest into your business, even if you do a GoFundMe page, you need to have your finances of what your expenses, of what you intend for your expenses and everything to be. So you need a financial glance of what it's going to take to run that business for the next 4 to 5 years. So the thing is that you need an accountant to go in and help you to do and scale the things the right way so you can do it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that every business need a business plan. Every business need a business plan. Every business need to walk in to your business, not just thinking that it's going to succeed by osmosis, but it only is going to succeed with hard work. Strong determination is the only reason that your business is going to sell to the next place that it needs to sell to. So you're going to have to understand that and know that God put you here for a reason. God put you here to do what you're doing. And you're going to have to learn that whatever you're doing, do it heartily unto the Lord. God wants you to do it heartily unto him. Give him the first of your day, and then turn it back around and ask him to bless your business. Ask him to be co-laborers with you in your business. Ask him to be your CEO partner. Ask him to be your strength. Ask him to be your financier of that business. I started saying, God, that you are the financier of my vision. You are the financier of my purpose that I'm here. And God, if you don't finance it, I can't do it. So I'm learning now to put God ahead of everything that I do. I'm not saying that I didn't before, but I'm saying I'm intentionally saying, God, that you are the CEO of this business. God, you are the CEO of my vision and my purpose in life. And I need you to fund it. If you don't fund it, it won't get funded. I'm not looking for people to fund my life. I'm looking for God to fund my life. And God will open up opportunities that he will bring people in my life that will help me sow to the next place that I need to sow to. So get in a place where you're asking God, what I need to do next? God, where I need to go next? I'm in that place right now. I'm asking God, okay, what I need to do next? Where is my next move? Where am I going to move the church to? Where am I going to do with Biz Hub? What do I do next with Biz Hub? Where do I go? What partners do I bring on to work with me? And I'm not saying an owner, but partners. Everybody that we bring on and everybody that we have to do things with us, they are partners with us in this business venture. And you don't want to be out there doing business by yourself because you need your customers, you need other people, you need your suppliers. All of them are partners with you in your business. So you got to understand, you got to look at people in a different way, and you got to look at your attitude. You have to change. You got to look at yourself as being a successful person in the business world. If you don't see yourself as being successful, no one else is going to see you as being successful. If you don't see yourself as being well equipped, to do the job, nobody else is going to look at you as being well equipped. But your business plan, when you give it to anybody and not fearfully give it to anybody, a banker or investor, when you give it to them and you know you got it together, you don't have to worry about everything. When they ask you a question, you ought to know your business plan so well that you can answer any financial question that's on there, any management question on there, any exercise that's on there, or anything that they say, tell me about your business. Now, it's a new program. I didn't mean to stop in the middle of a sentence, but it hit my mind. So it's a new program that's coming on, and it's entrepreneurs that have products that's selling, and they can sell their products. And the way that they get their products into the stores and everything is that we, the consumer, have to buy their product. And the more products that somebody buy off another person is that they get on shelf. So then, if you're on that program, you need to get your cousin, your friend, baby, and them, and everybody else to start buying your products. I thought about my girlfriend. And she has her products in Walmart. She's been on the show twice, and she has her products. We're gonna bring her back on because now she is really just blowing up, and the shelves in Walmart. She's in so many different stores. When she came on before, she was just in 2 stores here in Michigan. Now she's in all the Walmart stores, and she said the other day is that her biggest problem now is not getting on the shelves. Her biggest problem now is staying on the shelf. And that's because she has a good product. She has a really good product. And I'm telling you, so the thing is that when you got a good product, the problem will be is keeping it in demand, keeping it on the shelves. And so that's the problem. Isn't that a great problem to have, is to have your product so in demand that you can't keep it on the shelves? So the next thing we have to do is start strong. That it says that you only have a few minutes to grab the people who are going to read your business plan. You only have a few minutes to grab their attention. So your object is to the reader is that you got to include everything in that 5 minutes interview. So your executive summary is the one that's a snapshot of who you are. It's a snapshot of your business, of what your business is going to do. So your business plan highlights the primary ideal from each of your structures of what you're going to do. So in each paragraph should be no more than about 3 or 4, maximum 3 or 4 paragraphs of what you're writing, and 1 or 2 sentences in there, but impact, words that impact your company introduction, your industry LLC, your customer, your marketing, your competition, your marketing plan, and your sales plan of what you have, your human resource, your operation should be in there, your resource and development plan to how you're going to approach it and stuff, and your financials. What is your financial? Most people want to know what you put in, what you got in. How you going to ask me to be a partner with you, or how you going to ask me to be something with you, and you don't have any skin in the game. I want all of your money, but I ain't willing to put my money up in there. So you can't go to them and say, I'm not willing. When I was writing the business plan for the bakery, and I was in school because I hadn't had a business plan, and I hadn't been in business in probably about 25 years. So I had to go and relearn what was happening in the business world today. I'm telling you, I had to relearn. I had to relearn the talk. I had to relearn the lingo. I had to relearn the industry. And that was one industry that I had never been in. So I had to learn the industry of bakery. I had to learn that. And so the thing is that I was on like a little wheel, just going, puffing, because the business was sitting in my lap. And then I had to be educated on what to do. And so I had to be educated on what I'm going to need, the finances are going to need. The first thing that the banker asked me, how much money do you have in it? He said, I'm not talking about your experience and how much it will cost. I'm talking about how much money that you have in the game yourself. Whoa. How much money? And I started adding up the equipment. Well, I got this cost in equipment. I got this cost in equipment. He said, that's good. That's good, because that's meaning that you put money in the game. If I got thousands and thousands of dollars in equipment, that means I got money in the game. I got some finance in the game. I'm not just sitting up here asking you for your money and I don't have nothing in the game. I came up with $250,000 worth of equipment and over $50,000 in cash. And so he said, well, you got $300,000 in the game. So you're not coming here asking us for $500,000 and you don't have a risk in the game too. Everybody has to be at risk in the game. Nobody, one person want to be in it. It has to be a balance out. The bank has to be at risk and you have to be at risk. The bank don't want to be the only person that's losing out. And an investor don't want to be the only person that's losing out and you have nothing in the game. And you say, well, I got experience. Oh, I got wisdom and knowledge. Oh, I know how to do it. Oh, I can guarantee you. No, what do you have to lose in the game? Let's balance that thing out. So the financials is important. So you got to include that section. You got to make sure that you write in positive stuff. Get somebody to help you, somebody who's a good writer, somebody who's a good storyteller, to get somebody who writes skits and stuff like that. They're a good storyteller. So get somebody to help you put that summary that together, that business executive summary together, that it will start out when they read it for that 5 minutes, that it will start out looking excellent. It will start out looking very positive. It'll start out looking like it's supposed to look, because most people focus on the few minutes that they read your business plan and not the whole business plan. They're going to focus on that exactly summary and your finances. All this stuff in the middle is good stuff to have in case they ask you a question, in case they want to know some more stuff about your business. But you need to make sure that you address problems that they can see that may come down the line in your executive summary, like your competition, like your marketing, like your customers, like your industry, like your company, and why you got into that particular business. They want to know about you. They want to know what you're doing. You got to make sure that you have a clear summary, that your business logo looks very good, and that your overall management team is a team that can implement what you're saying that can happen here. If your overall team look like it's a team that can go with experience and go and do and develop this business and carry out everything that you have in your business plan, then it's most likely that you can get the funds. 35% of your vision ideas is your future. 65% of your mission is your present action. What you're going to do now. What are you doing now? What are you bringing to the table now? It's what they're looking at. 65% of your mission should be what you're doing now, what you're implementing now. Our mission statement is the purpose of our business. The purpose of your mission is the mission of your business is to know what your business is. What is your business all about? My nephew always asks me, well, Andy, what is your market type? What is your niche? What are you talking about? I'm boy, please. But I realize is that I need to know who I'm targeting. I need to know what my mission is. I need to know what my goals are, what I want, what I'm going to teach, and what I'm going to do. And a lot of times I just know I got a good idea and I know that I want to do it and I know that I want to reach people. But he's saying to me, for a lot of times I don't use him because I'm not doing what I normally know how to do. I don't do what I need to be doing. So a lot of times when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I don't use him because I know he's going to come with all the questions. He's going to come with all that. And if I'm not ready, I'm not calling. So I'm telling you right now, we're getting ready to close. I thank God for you guys being a part of today. Look at this and share it and give it to somebody. And hopefully we can get back and talk to you about your LLC. We can talk about your DBA. We can talk about your corporate, talk about different things next week that we're going to be talking about. But next week it will be Miss Kim will probably be back with us. We're talking about multi-level. And so we want you to be a part of that. So I just want to say thank you for being a part of my program today. Let's get busy and make something happen before the end of the year. We got 60 days to make something happen. And don't forget to get in touch with me so you can be able to get your master eager planning system for and getting ready for us to head into the new year to do something great. Talk to you later. Bless you. Bye bye for now.